Hello everyone, how you guys doing today? What's up? I'm Red and welcome back to a new episode of the Ironman Profile. Today we are celebrating quite a big milestone if you ask me, and that is 100 episodes. I'm kind of mind blown by this fact because it didn't feel like 100 episodes have passed already, so thank you so much to everyone who stuck around, whether you're an old viewer or a newer viewer. I appreciate you for sticking by, and hopefully you're up for another 100 episodes and my little progression and journey through the world of Skyblock, I guess. So today, like I mentioned a couple of episodes ago, is gonna be a special episode, and for the past couple of episodes I have asked you guys to leave me questions in the comments, and today we're gonna go through them and hopefully answer them. So to start off, we are gonna be dividing this video into 3 parts. First one is gonna be game related questions, second one is going to be sort of more personal questions, and then the third one is going to be like a time capsule so that in 100 episodes we can look back and compare our answers, I guess, and kind of keep track of our progress that way. I think that would be interesting to see. So I hope you enjoy, and let's just get straight into it, shall we? Also, I don't want to just sit AFK on my island, so while we do this, I'm going to be farming. I'm going to be farming some wheat because I have a visitor to do, and then I'll see if there's any contests that I would like to participate in. But for now, we're just gonna go over here and harvest some wheat. Alright, so to start off this Q&A, I'm gonna be answering some of the game-related questions. And I think by far the most asked question since the start of this profile, or the series, let's say, has been what mods do I use? And to make it easy for me and for you guys as well, if you join my Discord, there is a channel called FAQ, which stands for Frequently Asked Questions, and you can find a list of my mods in there. I'm not gonna be listing them, I'm gonna put a screenshot on the screen right now so you can see it, but you know, mods change, I might update it at some point, so if I do, you will find it there. The same goes for texture packs. I use Firth Sky Reborn and Elos Gemstones for now. Again, things might change in the future, and if they do, you'll be able to find that in my Discord as well. Another question that I see being asked a lot is, what is my playtime? And right now, I'm not going to be answering this question. I'm going to be leaving it till the third part of this video, so the time capsule, so that I can compare it in 100 episodes. So if you want to know my playtime, stick around till the end, I guess. If we actually take a step back and go back to the mod, I see a lot of people asking what mod makes your held item small or makes it swing slower, and that is the Dulker mod. Dulker mod has an animation tab and you can adjust everything there, such as the size or where the item is, like you can move it to the middle of the screen if you want to. You can also change the speed of your swings, so yeah, you can find everything there. And another question that's also mod related is, what mod shows the item rarity behind my items? That is Skytills. And then another question that I keep seeing is, what gives you the buttons around your inventory? And that is NEU or not enough updates. And the way you can access this is either through /NEU in chat and then you search for inventory buttons, or you can just type /NEU buttons in the chat and it will bring up the menu. If we move on to our next question, it is, are you gonna mage for F7? If no, what class would you play? So if you've tuned into any of my live streams, you will know that I have never done a floor 7 before on any profile. So when I start doing it, it's gonna be my very first time, very first experience. I've seen a couple of videos that are F7 related, but nothing too crazy. So when it comes to like terminals and boss fight and stuff, I'm kind of clueless. And I feel pretty comfortable playing mage because, I don't know, I just love mages. Even when it comes to different games, different MMOs and stuff, I will always pick a mage class. So to answer your question, yes, I am going to be sticking with mage for floor 7. This might change again. I'll do the first couple of runs as mage for sure. But if I don't feel like mage is viable for me, then obviously I would change class, probably to either an archer or a healer. And same goes for master mode. Obviously right click mage isn't very good in master mode, so I definitely wouldn't be playing it. So instead I would either go archer or healer. Probably healer over archer because I feel like everyone plays archer, and yeah, I don't know. Maybe with new Berserker changes as well, I might consider doing that, but I honestly haven't really thought about it that much because, well, I'm nowhere near master mode, so I don't really feel like I need to worry about that right now. Another question that I found very interesting was, if you could give yourself any RNG drop, what would it be and why? I actually gave this answer a lot of thought because I don't think there is anything that I would want to give myself. And the reason why is because it just wouldn't feel like I earned it, so I wouldn't want to have it, if that makes sense. Like, even when it came to the raffle, the recent event, me and Kev were talking about it. It was like, what if we drop an alloy, but like, it wouldn't even feel like we earned it because we didn't actually drop it ourselves. It was just purely luck based, right? So I don't think I would give myself any RNG. But if I really had to pick one, then I probably would choose alloy, simply because it is literally just luck based and you need to pray and hope that you drop it from the nucleus run. I guess these next couple of questions are gonna be sort of half personal, half game related. So, do you ever see yourself getting burnt out of Skyblock? If so, how do you plan to tackle that problem? Obviously, getting burnt out is a huge problem, I feel like, when it comes to content creation, especially for people who just stick to one game like I am currently. So the way I would like to avoid that is probably by taking breaks every couple of months or so, maybe like just chill and do other stuff for a week and then return to Skyblock so that I can avoid getting burnt out. But I feel like for as long as there is a consistent income of new content to Skyblock, I don't see myself getting burnt out of it. I have been playing Minecraft since it basically released. The first version I ever played on was 1.0.0, which is literally over 10 years ago. And yes, sure, I took breaks from Minecraft, but I am still playing it till this very day, which means that I haven't actually got burnt out of the game itself. And even if maybe in the future I don't feel like playing Skyblock sometimes, I could always try a different thing. We could play a mod pack, we could play on another server, we could still play on Hypixel, just play different game modes. Like, we could try Bed Wars. I've never tried Bed Wars. I used to be really good at Sky Wars, so, you know, there is countless of possibilities when it comes to Minecraft. So like I said, if the game continues to receive updates like it has this entire year, and if I take breaks from the game when I feel like I need one, then I don't think I will get burnt out. Another question that was pretty interesting to me is, what is your true goal in Ironman? And I feel like this is a very basic answer and I feel like everyone uses it, but my goal is to complete the game. What I mean by that is literally hypermax everything that I possibly can. I have talked about this quite a few times actually on stream, but my goal is to actually fill in the entire museum, and I don't mean just for the XP and then take the item out, but actually physically have the item in the museum on display at all times while also having my own sets of that specific item. I know it's a huge goal and it will take thousands of hours, but that would probably be my ultimate goal. Alright, so if we now move on to the more personal questions, I think the one that I see going around the most is probably, what is my accent? I feel like a lot of people are confused because I don't really have an accent, and you physically can't specify what my accent is the only acceptable answer to this question. So I was born in a small country called Slovenia, and I grew up there. If I give you a little bit of a history, my parents split when I was very young, so my mom stayed in Slovenia and my dad moved to London. So I would move about a lot, like spend a couple of months with my dad and then go back to Slovenia and then go back to the UK and back to Slovenia, and so back and forth. So I would end up talking to a bunch of different people with a bunch of different accents, as well as like playing games online and talking to people from all over the world. So I picked up words from, well, literally every single person that I talked to. And now it's sort of just a mix. It also probably didn't help that I actually lived in London for 4 years, and then I have now been living in Scotland for 4 years, so there is even more accents mixed in now. So yeah, it's literally impossible to say what my accent is. I hope that helps, I guess, or clarifies it a bit more, but yeah, I personally don't think I can just specify my accent. Another question that pops up a lot in my comments is, how old am I? And to answer that, I am 24. My birthday is on the 27th of April. This was kind of a wholesome question, and it was, how has your day been? And I just want to say thank you for asking. My day has been pretty good, and I hope your day is going well as well. Alright, if we move on to the next question, it is, what's your favorite K-pop group / singer? And at this very moment, actually for the past year already, I can say that by far my favorite K-pop group is NewJeans. If we move on to the next question, it is this your full-time job or do you do YouTube on the side? If so, how do you find the time? So I have actually been a content creator for nearly 5 years now. My 5-year anniversary is actually in 4 days, but I have only been doing Skyblock content for about 6 months now. I used to stream on Twitch literally every single day for nearly 3 years. But I didn't play Minecraft back then. I was streaming other games such as like Valorant, Counter-Strike. I would stream simulation games. It was a lot different to how my content is right now. And therefore also, for example, if you join my community Discord server, it will be a lot different compared to a typical Skyblock server because, well, my community is now kind of split in two. There is a lot of people who are from my old community, let's call it, and then there is new people from the Skyblock community, so it's kind of just mixing together and blending. So if you do join my Discord server, please just try and be respectful because not everyone is from the Skyblock community, so they might not know what exactly you're talking about or if you're asking a question. So please just make sure that you're respectful. So to go back on the question itself, yes, content creation is my full-time job. And if we just continue on from this specific question, there is another one that was, why did you start YouTube? And the answer to this question would be that I have always loved creating content, but because I was streaming full time, I didn't really have time to edit it. So I never really had time to upload stuff from my live streams, for example. And then I took a little bit of a break from live streaming and rediscovered Skyblock. So I have actually been playing Skyblock for nearly 3 years now, but I took like a 1-year break, let's say. I think it was about a year. And I rediscovered it in late 2022 and I fell in love with it again, and I've always wanted to try Ironman and I decided to give it a go and I really enjoyed it. So I thought to myself, why not share that with people on the internet and just start making a YouTube series out of it. And to my surprise, it went very well. I'm honestly very, very shocked about how well my channel is doing in such a small period of time because, like I said before, I have only been making Skyblock videos for 6 months. So it is definitely a massive privilege to already have a community this size in such a short period of time. And I feel like I don't say this a lot, but I do mean it when I say it. I really do appreciate all the support that you guys show me. And now if we move to the third part of this video, which is going to be a time capsule, I have actually prepared a couple of questions that I'm going to ask myself. And then, like I said, in 100 episodes, we can compare the answers and add new answers to it, I guess. And we will see how much progress we have made in 100 episodes. So I guess to start this off, my first question is, what is my Skyblock level? And as you can see on the screen, my Skyblock level is 201. Yes, sir, we hit the big 200. But you will actually be seeing this in a couple of episodes, so right now it is kind of a little bit of a spoiler, I guess, so I'm sorry. I still have a couple of clips from Miracle, and that was before I hit 200, so don't get confused. The next question is, what is my playtime? So let's have a look. What is my playtime? My playtime is 1,550 hours and 45 minutes. But this is not exactly accurate. I don't want to make any excuses or anything, but it's actually true. Like, if you just think about it, if we go back a couple of days to the raffle, it lasted for 5 days. And in those 5 days, I did not log off Hypixel. Meaning that that on its own is already 120 hours, which, I don't know, 70% of the time I was AFK or sleeping while letting the raffle run. So if you don't see or understand where I'm going with this, what I mean is that I AFK a lot. So for example, when I edit videos, I will AFK on my island in case I need to record like an intermission screen or do a voiceover or anything like that. So yeah, a lot of my hours are AFK hours and also like semi-AFK hours when I farm. So I wouldn't really say this number is accurate at all. I would probably say I have about 1,000 hours of playtime and the rest of it is AFK or me forgetting to log off the server and stuff like that. So yeah, I think probably around 1,000 hours. So if we move to our next question, it would be, what are we working on currently? And well, you guys are going to be seeing this in a few episodes, but I'm just about to start grinding for my Juju short bow. So I guess that is an appropriate answer because I have already finished the Von set grind, which you will be seeing either in the next episode or the episode after. So I hope you look forward to that. So my next grind is, yeah, like I said, Juju short bow. The next question that I want to put in this little time capsule is, what is my rarest drop currently? And in my opinion, my rarest drop is currently my Skatha. I don't think I have anything that's rarer than that. I could be wrong. You can correct me if I am wrong, but I think Skatha is my rarest drop. And then the final question for this video is, where do I think I will be in 100 episodes? And you can feel free to answer this one down below as well. And then in 100 episodes, we can kind of read through the comments and see what people predicted. But for me personally, I think that in 100 episodes, I am probably still going to be running F7. I feel like my luck isn't going to be there for F7 because of how lucky I have been in dungeons up to this point. So I feel like we will either still be running F7 trying to get that hype, or maybe literally like starting off in master mode. If we talk about other skills, I would imagine that we will probably be close to max fishing level because I really enjoy fishing. If I had to guess, I would imagine my foraging level probably won't change much. Maybe I would say probably max foraging 35. And unless there is a foraging update released. But considering 100 episodes took me 6 months, I don't think there will be a foraging update out in another 6 months. So I think the highest my foraging skill would go is probably like 35 in 6 months. But we will see, I guess. And if I had to make a prediction about what Skyblock level I will be in 100 episodes, I would probably say around 280 to 300. That is my range. But I guess with that being said, that is gonna do it for this Q&A video. So if I missed any of your questions, I do apologize. I will probably be doing another Q&A at some point, maybe for 200 episodes. So you can feel free to, you know, ask me questions then. But until then, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, consider subscribing, maybe liking. Don't forget to join Discord down below. And I hope you all have a good rest of your day, evening, morning, whatever it is. And I will see you in the next one. Bye!